Right now, there's at least 5 forms of oil coming ashore, and that is the hard patties and mats that are basically asphalt, and you basically can go pick those up with a kitty litter scoop. And then there's the sort of the goo, the mousse, and that's got dispersant in it as well. Then there's this, you have to look into the water to see it, but it's like clouds that are in the water. It's the dissolved oil, the dispersed oil plus the dispersant. And this is what, you just had an incident yesterday, for example. Okay, I'm going to come back to these 5 forms, okay? What happened was, over in Pensacola, where I just was, a person was on the beach when she saw some cleanup workers getting bags of debris, oil debris, and one of them happened to float off. And she was like, hey, are you guys going to get that? And the workers said, oh no, the water is contaminated. We can't go in the water. And so she went, well, there goes a bag of floating garbage. So she waded in. And so she ended up getting treated for huge skin rashes and blisters, okay? And for the rest of the day, there were 2 flags up on the beach, red flags, don't swim, and today those flags are down. So there's a little problem here with BP workers being told the ocean is contaminated and the tourists and visitors are not. You know, there's a little problem here. Okay, so there's the dissolved oil, and Tracy Kuhns is here with Louisiana Biokeepers, and she's from Barataria. But she actually grabbed the bucket full of this sort of filmy cloud and took a paper towel and just ran it through it, and it was had little specks of red dispersed oil and dispersant in it. There's the surface sheen, that's 4, and 5 is the oil in the air. All right, and the primary risks of the routes of exposure are skin and inhalation. Inhalation, if you look up the material safety, you could just Google MSDS for Louisiana Sweet Crude. Ignore BP's. BP's is up there first, and it says weathered sweet crude. And if you want to have some fun, actually look at it, and it minimizes the route of exposure through inhalation. And it talks about weathered oil. Well, what you're getting is not weathered oil, because if it was weathered oil, it wouldn't be giving people headaches, nausea, sore throats, ear bleeds, what we're starting to call the BP cough, stuffy sinuses. This is hallmark classic symptoms of overexposure to crude oil.